So, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of the r/danganronpa podcast. And this week we have three magnificent guests with us.
I'm walk on this line, or walk for short. I mainly post lewds.
Hello, I'm the local loser, Hajimeme. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Caesarino. Just call me Caesar, and I don't do much.
And sadly, we do not have our wonderful co-host Skraxx with us today, but luckily we have here the King Takes America to be our temporary host. Say hello, King.
What you talking about, eh? I'm a Skraxx, eh?
Okay, that's changed to a Scottish accent there halfway.
I don't know, man. I think it sounds like Skraxx.
I can't tell the difference.
He did say a boot and A, and us Canadians do like to say that, so I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah, but seriously
Yes,
though,
indeed.
hi everybody, it's me, the King, where King Takes America. Ship poster extraordinaire and Tenka lover. Don't worry, I won't really talk about her much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's really thundery where I am.
Dude, I've just got bright sunny weather, and I hate it because it's hot out and shit.
The sun's out for me as well.
The weather's been pretty nice over here, so I really can't complain.
It varies in May for me. Today it was earlier today it was really sunny. I helped install a roof rack on my dad's car. That was really fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I pretty much just hung out. You know, went to Quick Trip a couple times, man. Got a soda. It's all good.
So, a first question I want to ask all of you, just to start off, what made you decide to join the r/danganronpa subreddit or like be an active member there?
I can go first.
Sure, go ahead.
Pretty much just, I really liked the games. I liked memes, and, well, it's got memes of the games, and it's also got pictures of Ibuki. Love her.
That's fair. I do feel like r/danganronpa is like one of those rare subreddits that's more meme than anything else.
Yeah. But the problem is, if something isn't a meme, it's most likely a low-effort daily series. Sometimes you get high-effort ones, which I like.
I hosted a low-effort daily series, and I take offense to that.
What's your low-effort daily series? I really don't keep up with the daily series as much.
No, I just post Naoku Saba fan art and fanfic and really bad memes.
Well, I mean, at least you switch it up with memes. But I mean, like, there are people who basically dedicate their entire account to low-effort daily series, and it's kind of like, I mean, thanks for the space on the subreddit.
Yeah, I don't know what I do. I just upload drawings I do, and I shitpost in the comments.
Oh yeah, shitposting is great, dude.
Yeah, I just sort of sit there and occasionally make low-effort shitposts.
Yeah, I also make pretty low-effort shitposts.
Speaking of which,
I'm actually gonna go to Reddit right now.
Oh. So, but I would say, like, in defense of daily series, like, I do admit they're kind of low effort, and it is pretty much stealing fan art, which, once again, isn't great. However, like, after a certain point, you do have to kind of admire that they do post every single day, because the subreddit, let's be honest, now that all the games are over, it's basically dead. So the fact that we can still get so much content every day, it's still amazing.
Epic.
I suppose so, but still, I would really, well, it's just kind of upsetting, I guess. You go on like, hey, let's see, if people are making some great memes, and then you just see a bunch of people doing really low effort daily series, and it's just kind of like, well, why?
There are some I will admit it is frustrating that if you ever go on just like the main page, 95% of it is just like fan art from other places, and that is unfortunate.
If you're just posting a fan art and you actually include the source, sure, go ahead. That's awesome. But if you're just gonna do a daily series and basically just Google the character's name and then just take a different image every day and just kind of be like, source could not be found, then it's like, go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Those choices are lame.
Like, that was one thing I will say. Like, I do like Winterwolf for doing it because she's basically like the starter of all daily series, and she actually properly source all of her stuff. But there are a lot of stuff on this subreddit who's just like, oh, this is a cool art, and then they don't source anything.
Yeah, Winterwolf is great. But some of the other daily series I like is the daily hentai screenshots without context. That's fucking funny, dude. I think my first post to actually make it anywhere on the subreddit, I think it was actually that was actually my second post. No, it was my first post to the subreddit because I had made one because I had actually posted this on r/Boku no Hero, the Boku no Hero subreddit, and I had posted another meme on the Ultimate Musician subreddit. But this was my first one to r/danganronpa. It was the I See No Difference, and it had Miyu Aruma and Mei Hatsume. Since, well, Usty, Goggles, Inventions, a scene where they're bending over and you can see their cleavage, you know. They're just like, they're fucking identical.
Huh,
Also, both best girl.
I think I saw that post. That was I actually laughed at that. That was pretty funny.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
Sorry, it was just
I had noticed this like years, like a long ass time ago. I was just watching. I was like multitasking. I was watching Boku no Hero Academia and playing V3 at the same time, and those scenes both came up at the same time, and I was just like, "No, wait, just a second." Yeah, and I was like, "Well, don't mind if I get some solid memes."
Fair enough. Now, I do think that's a fun subject I want to bring up. Like our first post on the subreddit. Do you guys have any memories of your first post?
Oh yeah, I made edit of Tenko. I made a pun Tanko, so I decided to attach parts of Tenko onto a tank and call it Tanko and put the caption when you see a degenerate male. I don't have it right now, though. It was really funny. That was like 3 months ago.
That was from 3. You just started posting 3 months ago?
I don't know. It was in January.
Huh. Well, I don't know. I had a feeling you were like part of the subreddit for far longer.
I came really quickly. Mostly from procrastination and work ethic, stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Actually, looking through some of my old ass posts.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, you guys know do you guys know the subreddit r/Pirates of the Caribbean memes? I've made like I think one post to that subreddit, and I'm just gonna admit it. It was a shitty karma farm. Cause I just wanted to not be left out of that shitty craze because people were posting the "take what you can, give nothing back." Someone posted the version, and then someone stole it. So I cross-ported the stolen GIF back into the subreddit. When it's a sub about pirates, so you cross-port a stolen GIF version of a meme back into the sub.
Okay, I will say that is kind of funny though.
Yeah, I thought it was actually a pretty good idea. And I guess some other people did too, because I got quoted. I got hit with the quote. "That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen." So I'm proud.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, like for low effort thing that there was a lot of thought behind that one.
Yeah, like I'm actually proud of it, to be honest. It's low effort as fuck, but I'm proud. Damn it, I'm proud of my low effort memes. I mean, my currently highest voted meme is just a thing. It's just a screenshot in Unexpected Monty Python. So
yeah, that's one thing I realized. Like, no matter how much effort you put, like some random screenshot you take of something funny, it's always going to be your top post.
Yeah, I just took a screenshot and posted it to Unexpected Monty Python because I was like, hey, that's funny, and then now it's my top rated post. Like, what the fuck?
Actually,
go ahead.
Actually, my top top post isn't actually a screen cap, because I did take like one screen cap of a glitch I encountered during 2-1, where Tertur was speaking, but Chiaki's debate thing was still there.
Poor internet connection.
So
Okay.
I posted that to r/danganronpa, and it actually didn't really get all that far.
Oh, that's disappointing, because that's actually kind of interesting. I did not know the game had like such.
Actually, kind of surprised. I'm looking at one of my older posts now, and I'm actually kind of surprised that this one is not my highest upvoted post.
What's your highest upvoted post? Oh, well, yeah, you just told us.
One in Unexpected Monty Python, and in the one with Mei Hatsume and Miyu Aruma. Yeah, it was. I'm kind of surprised. I expected this to like end up as my most upvoted post, mostly because it's the don't be like this person, and it has someone on Discord saying Ibuki is trash, and then Skraxx and Caesarino are typing, which I actually put a lot of effort into this. I had to get people to change their nicknames to that, just so because I hadn't actually met Skraxx on Discord yet, so I couldn't have
so
him
you
do
actually
that.
had to ask like a friend to change his
I
name
had
to
to ask
Skraxx.
2 people to change their nicknames. So I had one change them to my Reddit name, which is Caesarino with a 0, and the other changed theirs to Skraxx. And then I basically just told them to mash their faces against their keyboard. Yeah, so as not to dox the other friend that I had to ask to do this, because this involved 4 people, me taking the screenshot, and the 3 who had to, and the 2 who had to change their nicknames, and the one who said it. I just changed it to their name to a very, very misinformed, unintelligent person.
Oh, baby, look at that Chiaki Nanami-san.
Oh. That is... Why would you share that?
This is why I should not have access to paint.net. I make cursed shit. That's all I do.
Oh, hey! I think one of the reasons why I was surprised that this didn't get more upvoted was because I think of all my posts, it's got them in r/danganronpa at least. It got the most attention. Like there was even there was a lot of shit in the comments.
Oh,
I get that occasionally.
That's interesting. Wait, what do you mean? Like all of your posts has gotten into r/danganronpa? Has there been a few that actually got rejected or something?
A little, not too long ago, I reposted a meme that I had put in Ultimate Musician. I had tried to post it into r/danganronpa before, but it got completely rejected because, well, I guess my account wasn't old enough, didn't meet the karma limits or some shit like that. But and then funny story, when I originally posted it, Chrome came to me and was like, "Yo, we got someone reposting," and I'm just here like, "Is that so?" Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm actually not sure exactly how r/danganronpa. It can't be based off karma limit because I made my first post when I had like 3 karma. It might be something to do with your account age. Maybe, because I think
Probably.
I don't know. My first post was 3 months ago, and that was like immediately after I had posted the same meme into Ultimate Musician. I had posted it into Ultimate Musician, and then I went to put it into Danganronpa, and it got rejected. And then I think not even a couple of days later, I did the I See No Difference thing, which for some reason got way more famous than I expected it to do. I think that was really the one that like, because that was the first time I saw anything from you, and like I remember that made you like, how do I say this? Made you a member of r/danganronpa. Oh, yeah, because that thing was like on the front page for like a while. Yeah, I was actually really surprised. I expected to get like a couple of upvotes, but then it fucking exploded, and I was just like, oh. I think the only time, I think on my previous account I only had one post that even breached 1,000, and that was because, no, not even a post, it was a comment where I had like called someone out, some sort of r/quit your bullshit type of shit. Yeah. I think of all my posts, my favorite one is I love pie. It's got cherry pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie, with respective pictures. Then it has the picture of Miyu, cream pie. I think that's a hokey meme, isn't it? Hockey meme. Oh, I actually made a meme literally referencing hockey. Yeah, it
Have
had
you?
screenshots from. Yeah, it's my most recent one actually. 20 days ago, most recent post. Yeah, it had screenshots from V3 of Mew's free time events about the sunglasses.
Huh,
Where she
that's
says, not
interesting.
any sunglasses. These have built-in erotic animations. As a bonus, I included a video of me. So I did the picture of Sheev Palpatine with the sunglasses on, and did u/hockey. You know, because let's be honest here. Be honest here, though. He would.
Totally. As would I.
100%. Well, I also kind of want to ask, like, I think we heard a lot from like Caesarino, and they were very interesting. I'm really interested in like your first post in r/danganronpa walk-on.
Yeah, I'll pass
my
the
first
microphone
post,
to like you.
Well, my first post was like I have a Yuta cosplay outfit, but I think what happened was the post got like removed because it didn't get any upvotes. So like the next post after that was my tier list.
I don't know if I'm ever going to make a tier list, to be honest. I mean, pretty much everyone knows that my rating would just be Ibuki and S+, and then, I don't know, Miu and Kaede and A, and then everyone else just, I don't know.
I mean, like, I always find it interesting to read other people's tier list, because you only get the view of the game of your own personal opinion when you play the game, and, like, you see a character as absolute garbage, but, like, the moment you see someone else's tier, you can see, like, oh. But, like... It's very interesking to me seeing other people's opinion and their reasoning sometimes about the characters.
I'm gonna get witch hunted for saying that I don't like Chiaki.
Hey,
Please, my gravestone. Here lies Caesarino. Love
Here lies Caesarino. Mauled by Chiaki fanboys.
Oh, you're gonna
Chiaki fans.
I'm
gonna get
I'm like
fucking
sitting
witch
on a
hunted for
hilltop
that.
watching. I'm like on his hilltop watching you just. Wow, what an amazing show!
Yeah, they're gonna fucking lock me in a windmill and burn me. I'm gonna be burned at the stake for being a witch.
Oh, dude, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, I like Tengen, and I'm still alive right now, so you know.
I
well,
respect you liking
it's awesome.
Tengen, because he was genuinely interesting up until we discovered his actual plan, and then it just sort of went bleh. Like, he was actually one of my favorite
honestly,
characters for the
before we learned about his plan, he was legitimately pretty interesting and pretty intriguing. It's just that his plan made no sense.
I actually genuinely liked him. Like, he was fucking awesome. And then we discovered his plan, and it's like, you couldn't have just told him to broadcast the video? You really have to make a bunch of people die and cause more despair? You dumb fuck.
That is, that is just insane. Like, he did not need to do that, right? Like, let's agree here. He's the guy's boss. He could just literally say, "No, give me."
You could literally just order him, "Hey, Rihanna, broadcast the fucking video."
Yeah, like
I can't do an old voice, so I'm gonna.
There was no need for him to stage a third killing game. That was just completely unnecessary.
Although, there is one thing that I like about that killing game: forbidden actions. That is a very interesting concept. Although it's sort of
absolutely,
as you get things like, oh, no running in the halls, and and can't turn left, which makes sense. That's pretty interesting. And then you get shit like Bandai.
Who?
Can't witness violence between other members. That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know. Though, there's one thing I find interesting when they play into the characters and their relationship between each other. I find that's very interesting.
Yeah, when it plays into the characters, it's amazing. What? We can hear you.
Oh,
we
sorry.
can hear you.
I'm so sorry. I'm seriously sorry. My internet is horrible.
I get that, man. But, that's why I actually really liked Izayoid. Or was that his name? I don't remember.
The blacksmith dude?
Yeah, the blacksmith. Because he couldn't he couldn't accept the candies from Ruruka. Which actually pretty much made my opinion of him go up and then fall back down because he then got wasted in the dumbest fashion possible. That happened with a lot in the future arc.
It is very interesting, though. because like especially with Kyoko's one, that was very interesting. I really like what they
Kyoko's was
did.
fucking awesome, and then it was made completely pointless because
Because,
Mikon.
we can't let this vampire die if no we let another
I
one
found
die.
a bottle of pills that are the cure to the poison, and so now she's alive. Now they say, oh yeah, Seiko managed to make a cure, but when? From the beginning of the game, she was chasing after Izayoi and Ruruka, and then she died. When did she make the cure?
Yeah, like that's just if that cure really worked.
Just doing some mad chemistry.
Like she's running along, chemistry set on her neck that's invisible to everyone.
Like those like in a marching band with the drums, it's just on a strap, you know, just and she's just there like mixing shit and just like aha. Also, also it would be literally impossible for her to make a cure that works because well, there's no way to know if it works and for most cures you need a sample of the toxin, which they couldn't get without someone fucking dying.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot. If you're gonna start criticizing about how it's impossible for some danganronpa characters to do some stuff, like there's been more dumb stuff. Like just back in DR1, how freaking Chihiro created an AI from like a random.
Was
laptop.
the ultimate programmer though? That actually kind of made sense.
Okay, no,
yeah,
literally
I studied
that makes
computer
sense.
science field. Like, I can guarantee you that's not how it works, though. That's what people think how it works. That's
definitely
absolutely
not how it works. But it's at least it's like a thing that sorta makes sense. Like if you were, but with making a cure for something without ever testing it and it magically being perfect, and not having a sample of the toxin, which is needed.
I guess
that's kind of like.
I guess like
I mean,
ultimate.
Like you were pushing
like,
it pretty far with some of this
superhuman.
other stuff, but that's literally not how that works.
Well, I'm sorry. I think someone else trying to say something. Can you...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying that isn't ultimate supposed to be like superhuman stuff? Like Tenko would be like an Aikido master to like the super degree, like superhero level stuff, I guess.
You see, that was one thing I was always confused by, because like I always saw Ultimate as it's just another normal human being, but it's at the top of their field. So when you say something like, and like I'm also taking into consideration their age, right? Because there's no way Aoi as Asahina would be as fast as like Michael Phelps. It's just that she is insanely fast for her age.
His version it was super high school level and not ultimate.
Yeah,
because that would make more sense. You know, it's physically, it's literally an impossibility that a busty high schooler could be faster than Michael Phelps.
Yeah, like the way I saw it is just like they aren't even the best at their field yet. They're just insanely talented. That's the way I always saw it. So when they're trying to push,
like they're the best in their field at the high school level.
Yeah, exactly. Because let's take the example of like an ultimate, like Soda, the ultimate mechanist. Like I didn't like how in DR2 he literally builds robots in DR3, but like his accomplishment in DR2 was basically I'm building you a game console, I'm making you a mini robot.
Like that's not a thing a mechanic does.
Actually, not that I think about it.
It's kind of like, hello, I am a mechanic. I built a robot. It's just kind of like, bro, you're not a fucking mechanic. You're a fucking inventor. Except, wait, that's taken by Miu, who is superior in every way.
Sorry, I'm back.
A good thing my friend Mags isn't going to watch this, because she's not on the subreddit, because she still has to play V3. Yeah.
You actually got your friend into Danganronpa? That's cool.
I first met her when she was playing Danganronpa 2. But, I don't know. I don't know who got her into it, but I first met her when she was playing Danganronpa 2. I met her on another server, and, you know, she's pretty cool. She actually has a Reddit account and becomes active on the subreddit. I do suggest inviting her to some of the servers, because she's pretty cool.
That does sound fun.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was wanting to get one of my friends in Danganronpa. She's a fan of My Hero Academia. then some personal issues happen, and let's just say it's so bad I've ceased all contact. Like that bad.
Oh, that's a real
Yeah,
shame.
that sucks, man.
Let's just
Really
say she
does
did
suck.
something mean at prom night.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's
That's all I'll
probably
say.
best to leave it at that. But on the topic, I've actually gotten quite a few friends into Danganronpa. Mostly because I make them give me their Discord accounts and then I spam them with a playlist of a playthrough of it. Because I'm not going to be able to convince them to pay money for shit. So I just kind of spam them with a playthrough until they watched it. I have a morbidly thick friend whose love for Mew probably approaches that of Hockey's. Like, when I was talking to a website that I know of where I can, like, throw some money at them and they'll send me a fucking pillow, Dakimakura pillowcase with a buki on it. They were pretty much like, get me one of Mew. And I was like,
Okay, does any of your friends like Tenko like I like Tenko?
I don't think so, since the only one that has actually made it to V3 is the morbidly thick lesbian who loves Miyu. I haven't really ever heard her
Does she at least like Tenko?
I think so, yeah.
Yay!
I mean, she's a lesbian and Tenko is a lesbian. I mean, let's just be honest here. Tenko is totally a lesbian.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, it depends on people's. I'm trying to think. It really depends on like how people interpret the characters, because you can argue that any character is in Danganronpa is like any sexuality, except like Tumblr.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's
never
asked
say that again.
about that.
But yeah. Essentially, you can find a way to argue that a character is any sexuality. Like,
could you imagine if like Kodaka pulled a J.K. Rowling and just started tweeting out like character sexuality?
Please don't.
That would be epic.
I completely ignore it because, well, I don't think that guy is actually. I don't think Kodaka can really say anything about canon Danganronpa now since he left Spike Chunsoft and they have the rights to it.
Yeah.
I mean, he can still comment on it though.
Like, if he comments on it though, it means nothing since he technically is no longer. He technically can no longer has input on the canon, which honestly might be a good thing.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess it wouldn't be considered as canon.
And I'm just here like, well, that's. But
speaking of which, wonder what they're gonna do with Danganronpa.
Honestly, I don't know.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind another game in the franchise. I just really like Kodaka is good at writing characters, but if you get another game in the franchise, let him write the characters. Don't let him write the cases, because I don't want to repeat it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Do you think Spike Chunsoft knows about r/Danganronpa?
Honestly, they might.
They probably know that it exists, but they probably don't know about what we talk about on it.
Yeah,
especially
maybe.
most of us, since there's basically since basically all of us speak English and Spike Chunsoft is Japanese.
Well, there is an American division.
Yeah.
True.
And we think, oh wait, there's NIS America, which like dubs all the games.
Yeah. Speaking of the dubs can actually really affect a character. And I mean like completely change.
Kaito.
Yeah. Although
I heard Kaito's.
Yeah, in the original Japanese, some of Kato's lines are so different. And it's like, holy shit.
Really? Like how different? Do you have an example?
I'm gonna try and find someone. Someone was posting some in another server. I'll try and find some.
Is it like as different as in it alters the personality of Kaito, or is it just like?
It's so yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were talking about this in the Tenko Love server a while back.
I think it was. No, it wasn't this person. I don't remember who it was. Shit. It was.
Well, I know. Let me see if I can get back to that conversation I had. But yeah, it was weird.
It must this person be such an active poster.
Yeah, apparently Kaito actually called Korikyu a quote fag in the game in the Japanese version.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Apparently it's very offensive, very sexist to Maki, and like all sorts of other stuff.
Then again, like I guess Japanese isn't as how to say like they see more like racial things and sexist thing as not as big as an issue, so that would make sense.
The Japanese, oh boy, he was.
Well, I do want to bring up another interesting point about V3 that I did learn recently, is that like apparently the original like a lot of the beta designs are so different. Like there's been a lot of beta leaks or like in the subreddit a lot of people posting beta images, and I just really enjoy looking at some of these beta because they look very different. Like I remember looking at Kokichi's one earlier, like he does not look like the Kokichi we're familiar with. Let's see if I can find a picture.
Same with Tenko.
Is it about as
Same with
different
Tenko
as
and Himiko.
Is it about as different as Nekomaru's beta design? You know, where he was basically Fuyuhi.
Let me.
Himiko was originally a furry, and Tenko had cat ears.
That was odd, right? Like, did anyone like just like when you were doing his love hotel scene, and then suddenly there's like a huge wolf? That's
could be a reference.
Yeah, it could be a reference. Like it is her original thing. Like didn't have like a huge wolf thing.
Oh, and Tenko's cat ears originally evolved into the little pinwheel we see today.
Yes, and apparently the pinwheel, which still makes no sense, but it actually is okay fashion, to be honest with you.
And
granted,
from
that's
the looks
for
of
me,
it,
and I have the fashion of a. Well, I currently have a chain on my arm, so you know what does that tell you?
Yeah,
I just found a chain and started wrapping it on my arm. I don't know, man.
That's signifies you have impeccable fashion.
Basically. Well,
yeah.
I want to point some shit out. Like, well, I don't know a good segue into this. Basically, some of the shit in V3 makes no fucking sense. Most of this is pretty common knowledge, but it really has to be asked. Flashback lights. Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I mean,
I actually enjoyed the flashback light because like it added a level of mystery to the game, like that you're discovering your past bit by bit.
Yeah, like free.
I feel like it was re-experienced the first game because like what I really like about the first game is that you really did not know what was going on, and you saw like hints of it through like some of the photographs that you found, and for El Monokuma's like ominous hint, and like with the flashback light, it really felt like that first game. You had that same atmosphere of mystery.
Like can you hear the train?
I can hear the train. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're buffering a lot.
Shit. I'm gonna close a fucking window.
That might be a good idea.
Oh, I wanted to say this earlier, but I think Tenko's socks and sandals were actually a last-minute addition. Because in the last beta design, she was wearing, like, normal loafers.
Oh, that's true.
Pretty much the only reason why Tenko isn't in my A tier is because she wears socks and sandals.
Well, it's sort of because
she's a great character, she's well-written, but she wears fucking socks and sandals, and I just can't
but that does make sense, though. That's like a traditional Japanese thing of just wearing, like, kind of flip-flop sandals with socks.
It is, but still, ugh.
I just found like another one of her beta design, and she literally looked on it, but like with like some additional stuff.
She looks like an Aikido man. Like a you see those cat ears.
Looks kind of like a Kane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Weird. Ugh, it's unsettling. I don't like it.
I'm glad I like Tenko's design a lot. She's so cute. She makes me ooh every time I look at her.
If you say that about her, she'll probably murder you.
Yeah,
she would love me. I'm so feminine, she would love me.
But on the topic of V3 and shit, it's not like we haven't been talking about this for about 10 billion hours. But I actually recently found on Archive of Our Own, don't shoot me, a rewrite of V3 with talent swap.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. I think my favorite part is that it really is that what they gave Miyu. It really plays into the fact that she has humongous fucking boobs.
I don't like that.
It's not talent swap as in any talent. It's talent swap. It just switched around the talents from just that game, and it made Miyu the ultimate cosplayer.
Huh.
Basically, Jessica Negri.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What did they make
Yeah.
Tenko?
Tenko became the ultimate adventurer.
Ultimate.
I can
Ooh,
see that
Tenko.
happening.
Tenko is like an adventurous person. She's like
I actually kind of like. Now, the only thing I don't really like is they didn't really do much with Kibo. They just gave him the ultimate inventor thing, which is kind of like, I mean,
Wait,
a
Kibo
robot.
yes, but
That's
What did Himiko get?
Himiko became the ultimate detective. She took Shuichi's.
huh.
Yeah, I'm
That sounds very
She
interesting.
actually kind of works pretty well as a detective.
Yeah.
And
Really?
yeah, she actually kind of worked pretty well. Or at least where I am currently, it works pretty well. I haven't even made it to the first murder. I've only just started reading it, so I can't vouch for how good the cases are yet. But
a
so
body
far
has
it
been
seems
discovered.
okay.
I do want to point out something. Like, I guess Himiko's like just chill attitude and like kind of just apathetic. I want to say like before what happened in chapter 3, she was pretty apathetic around like everything surrounding her. So I guess that
the
could
way
be a
I
good
describe
detective trait.
Himiko is literally just an apathetic lolly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That does bring on to another point. How the hell is Gunta and Himiko the same age?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Whoa, wait,
What?
what?
Hold up.
They're the same fucking
Wait, okay,
age. Hold the.
they're in the same
hold the
class, so
fuck
they're the
up.
same age, right?
Hey,
Are there ages?
they're at least similar ages, I guess. But
Yeah.
well, no,
Like,
because
on
the
what,
flashback
like-
lights they could easily be very different ages, but just put in the mindset of being that age and think they're that age because the
What?
flashback lights.
Ooh.
Wait. Hey, Skranbets, put your information in the recording in the chat. I want to see this. Is there a
Sure,
confirmed
I'll try
age?
to find it, but I'm just saying, like, I always assumed they were similar age because they're in, like, the same class. But at the same time, I look at the CG and it literally looks like a dad carrying his daughter.
It does, and that's
Jesus
adorable.
Christ.
It's also kind of depressing because of the flashback lights. It's easily possible that literally is a dad carrying their daughter. But
That's
flashback
tough.
lights.
That is weird to think of.
Because of the
Oh,
logic
man.
of
Find the
flashback
official page,
lights,
but it's not on the Wikia.
literally everyone in the game could just be like a massive family for some fucking reason. But flashback light. But that V3
Oh,
relay.
man.
Okay. There's no official age, though the Death Battle Wiki do speculate that like they're both around 17, 18.
Yeah,
Oh.
it.
Kimiko is
Since they're
12.
high
I'm just
schoolers.
saying that.
But like, okay, these are high school. Okay, like in the original Japanese, is super high school level, right? And like Japanese high school start at like 16.
Yeah.
Kimiko is 16.
Pretty much
And if you remember, one of the requirements for actually being accepted into Hope's Peak, I don't know if this would still apply in V3, was you must already be attending high school. So they would at least most likely be at least second years.
Oh, really? There's no third year in Hope's Peak, so you have to like be attending the first year of high school and then get scouted the second year?
I suppose so.
Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea. I always just assumed like it was a normal high school, and then you got scouted like from middle school.
So did I. I assumed that you got scouted from middle school and then you would attend in high school, but I actually looked at the wiki and the fandom wiki. So,
that's
apparently you actually one of the requirements is you must already be attending high school. So you can't just.
Oh, then I fucked up in my original when I was writing a fanfic for this series because I just assumed they started their first year of high school at Hope's Peak.
Yeah, most people don't really know that. I don't remember that ever being said in the games. It might have been said in one of the novels or manga, but I don't remember that being said in the games. But
in retrospect, that would make sense because in the first game they keep referring to the fact that they spanned like 2 years together. And like if they were only joining together in the second year of high school, they would only have 2 years together in the Japanese school system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder
That's
how old
actually
Tenko
something that I
is.
noticed about DR3. They're
Tenko,
supposed
I'm
to have
guessing,
been
is also
together.
around like 17, 18-ish.
Yeah. I would
actually
cuddle
something,
Tinko so much if she didn't throw me.
in Trigger Happy Havoc, it's established that they went in to school together for 2 years prior, but in DR3, well, you see the first day that they enroll, and there is a 1-year time skip, but that would mean they were only together for 1 year. So DR3 is really just great at keeping that consistency. Great at
Continuity? What is that?
keeping
I don't care,
personalities
let's show
the same
more
way they were in the
Wallies.
game. Why would we ever do that? It's not like people.
Just DR3 just like looks at continuity. Oh well, we don't need this. Chucks it into an inferno.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to be said there, and I can go on a rant about for like an entire day.
I could go on.
That
Okay.
V3 on rewrite I mentioned before, it's very interesting because Kaede is now the one with the question mark, the unknown ultimate.
Oh.
Huh?
Is she
And
gonna get
also-
killed
So
first?
they both have the unknown ultimate and the ultimate adventurer?
Yes, the ultimate adventurer, and I don't remember what Rentaro was. No, Rentaro was the magician, right?
Wait, okay, but how does that means one of the like they didn't include one of the talents, right? Because Rantaro is both the ultimate adventurer and the ultimate I don't know who he is.
Yeah, the talent they didn't include, and the one that it seems to be Kaede's, is Supreme Leader. Mostly because...
Oh, that's
well,
interesting.
I can't tell you.
Ooh, that is
Yeah,
interesting.
something that I really can't tell you because it's hella spoilers for the rewrite, and I actually want you guys to read this and experience it because it's actually really well written.
Yeah, because she
Can
did.
you leave a link of it? I'll link it in the comments.
Oh shoot.
Not in the comments, in the description. I'm so used to like
Uh,
freaking Reddit
there.
format.
I may or may not already have it already had it copied because I was planning on sending a link of it. Yeah.
Thank you.
It does make sense that Kaede is the ultimate supreme leader in that because she did show some leadership traits during the first chapter.
Yeah.
But,
She
Supreme
really
Leader
pulled
isn't necessarily a
everything.
bad thing.
the thing is, so far where I'm at, she doesn't remember her talent. That's the thing. She outright doesn't remember it. She outright doesn't remember anything in the rewrite.
Like the classic I have amnesia.
Yeah. Which led to very interesting things that I can't tell you about because it's spoilers for the rewrite. God damn.
Baby.
That
Doesn't
sounds
involve
very
me.
like I'll definitely take a look because most of the DR fanfiction I read are just Nayakusaba fanfic, and I probably need to branch out a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Nayakusaba is great, but gotta branch out, man.
Yeah,
the only one I've... Oh.
I'll go first. The only thing pics I've read are the piss fic. That was something.
No, we're not talking about the piss fic. There's I'm
not talking about that.
No,
If you talk about that, you get banned. Can that be a thing? If you talk about
Just
that, you get
instant
banned.
Yeah, no, I
Yes,
agree.
ban
No,
hammer.
piss fics. Holy shit.
I
Okay, just want to mention it. Okay, Hajimeme.
actually not read
Oh.
that many fics. Like I've pretty much I've looked in Archive of Our Own for stuff with Ibuki in it, but well, obviously. But other than that, I haven't really read that much fics. Like I once read one that it was an AU where the Academy for Delinquents was literally an academy for delinquents, as in young people who committed crimes. But here's the thing. Oh boy. To put it in perspective, they use they're delinquents as an excuse to have, well, no one be in character. Like, I think the first words out of Kaede's mouth were at Shuichi calling him, well, basically something that Miyu would say. And then for some reason, when Miyu actually showed up for 5 seconds, she didn't say things that Miyu would say. Which is...
Did she say it was something like
and
what
now,
Kaede
I
would
was
say?
still willing... No, she said... Well, she said something like, kind of like a thing you might hear from Hiyoko. which, well, being similar to Mew in personality of being, bitch, still not at all the same.
Okay.
And I was willing to still read it.
Yeah, so
then they introduced Suki, and they just didn't.
Yeah, so basically,
not only did they not make her speak in the third person, which she does, but they also, well, they made her random XD.
Oh boy.
well, isn't Ibuki random XD anyway? At least that's what I've heard.
That's yourself.
I mean, she is sort of random XD, but
No,
I mean,
she's
she
not.
kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's like a classic Dara character.
Yeah.
No. Random XD. Ibuki, she's energetic and exuberant, but she's not random XD.
Okay.
She literally, like, had 5 seconds of where, oh, if you cross your eyes, it looks funny.
She's energetic and exuberant, and she's a gag character, but random XD, no.
Oh, who?
Well,
she's
what do
gay?
you define as random XD?
Well, basically, they actually made her say lol.
Wow.
Lol.
So, now,
Lol.
ordinarily, I would just be like, okay, that's kind of out of character. But here I was like, these are supposed to be law-breaking delinquents. And she just said lol.
I mean, I know real people who says lol in real life, though.
Yeah. But A, that's not a thing Ibuki would normally do. B, if Ibuki was an evil delinquent, definitely not a thing she would say. And then they decided to, well, the direction they took it was basically, so it was introduced as the goal was to eventually escape the place, escape the delinquent academy thing. Literally did that in the first page. Like, it ended with them escaping. And then there was, like, a bunch more chapters. But, like, it was so bad.
Yeah, no,
Like,
the only fanfic I've ever read is Extra Life.
Oh, Extra Life is really good. That was one of the few non-Naikosawa fic that I read.
My heart.
I actually really do enjoy reading danganronpa fics, but they get ruined by things like that one that I just mentioned, where it's the characters, well, they're not in character, and in short, it's just someone rewriting their own characters, but slapping danganronpa on it for publicity.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that is the one thing I don't like, because like I'm not a huge fan of like the Hunger Game concept, because honestly, like, it's been done to death. I'm more interested in the whole ultimate student concept.
Yes. I actually really like the take that Danganronpa did on the killing thing, because, well, in fucking Hunger Games, it's just it's basically just like a random selection, which is fucking stupid. So you can basically just end up with, oh hey, you're 12. Well, now you have to fight Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Good luck.
Oh yeah. Let's
get this horde of 4th graders protecting Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Hey, anyway, I used to think that the Hunger Games was literally like there was no food, so like after you killed someone, you would have to eat him to like gain sustenance and survive.
That would have been awesome, to be honest with you.
That sounds awesome, and I would have loved.
I mean, it's called the Hunger Games.
Awesome,
you gotta be hungry.
I would read the shit out of that.
Was just normal cannibalism that could get old quick, but like if they can add like some special, like a special game.
I'm pretty sure they actually touched on that in the book. Yeah, they mentioned someone who had eaten some of the other participants after killing them. I'm pretty sure that they did that in the book.
That was in the second book, right? One of the ex-winner, like he wielded a trident and like ate his opponent's heart or something.
Yeah.
Oh, just like in Temple of Doom.
I think they mentioned that in the first movie, but it was in the second book. But it got mentioned in the first movie.
That was interesting, but weird.
It was weird, but it was honestly one of the only good parts, to be honest with you. because like it
Yeah,
explores
I
I-
enjoyed.
what happens
I
to
really
someone's mind
enjoyed
in
the
that.
Hunger Games.
When I first read the
I
Hunger
was
Games
never
years
really
ago,
into it.
I hated the book, but I loved the concept because it is genuinely an interesting concept.
Okay, to be fair, the concept was already done by like Battle Royale, and like
I hadn't actually discovered Battle Royale at that point, and then when I did, I was like, "Oh, this is way better."
Well,
then I discovered Danganronpa, and I was like, "Scratch that! This is way better." It gives people more of a chance. It doesn't like prepare. It didn't like prepare them like because in the Hunger Games, it's just kind of like you can train and train and train, and then just do. Since there was ways to get your name put in more than once, you could just do that a bunch of times after doing a bunch of like training, and then you're guaranteed to get in, which is stupid. Since then it kind of takes. But in Danganronpa, it just takes people. It doesn't give them time to prepare. It just takes them and goes, "Hey, kill each other," and they have to deal with the psychological. Holy fuck! I've been told to kill someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
can't
something
believe what happened in chapter 3 of E3. That was so sad.
I actually
Death in the chat.
one thing that I disliked about DR2 was in the beginning they touched on, oh yeah, by the way, you've already all gone to school together and you just had your memories erased. And literally just to make a gag of what kind of person waits to reveal that as the twist, haha. And then they seemingly completely forgot about that because when they found the picture of some of them together, they were like, whoa, what? When was this taken? It's like, but you were already told that you knew each other before.
The pic. Oh yeah, Mahiru. You know what would be good? Mahiru should have taken a photo of Spider-Man.
Mahiru should have just been a little more self-aware and just, when someone approaches you with a fucking baseball bat, you take a picture.
Yeah, but she's too busy taking pictures of that.
If a mafia guy and someone with a baseball bat are approaching you in a killing game, and you are a photographer,
Yeah.
I agree. Anyway, sadly, we are out of time for this podcast. I'd like to thank all of our amazing guests.
Oh, it barely feels
Thank
like
you.
I'd like to thank my life.
I'd like to thank
Ibuki. Special thanks to King for filling in for Skraxx, and I guess I'll see you all next week. Same place, same time. Bye.
Same
bat
channel, same bat time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
That's how you make it leave.
Bye.
Give me a second.
Hunt.